my channel. Today we're going to explore something that happens all around us every single day, weather and climate. Plus, I'll tell you about clouds, wind, thunderstorms, and even greenhouse gases. Are you ready to become a weather expert? Let's go! Okay, first things first. What's the difference between weather and climate? Imagine you're deciding what to wear. If it's weather, it's like what you're wearing today. Maybe it's sunny or rainy or windy right now. But if it's climate, it's like the kind of clothes you keep in your closet all year. If you live somewhere with a warm climate, you'd keep more shorts and t-shirts in your closet. If you live in a cold climate, you'd have more jackets and scarves. So weather changes every day. Now let's talk about wind. Have you ever wondered why it gets windy sometimes? Wind happens because the Earth's surface isn't flat or the same everywhere. Some parts of Earth are warmer than others, thanks to our sun. When the sun heats up one place more than another, the warmer air rises up like a balloon, and the cooler air comes rushing in to take its place. That's wind. Here's a funny example. It's kind of like when you're at a pool party and everyone tries to get the last slice of pizza. The air races in just like we do when we want something really fast. Okay, now let's look up at the sky. Have you ever noticed there are different types of clouds? Each kind of cloud looks different and means something different. Cumulus clouds are big and fluffy, like big cotton balls floating in the sky. They're usually white and they don't bring rain, just happy clouds. Cumulonimbus clouds are big, tall clouds that can look dark and scary. They grow super tall and can bring thunderstorms. If you see one of these clouds, you might want to head inside. These stratus clouds look like a big gray blanket covering the sky. They can bring drizzle or light rain. Those are the type that makes you want to cozy up with a blanket. I couldn't talk about more, but there is actually more. So, there's a funny example. Cumulus clouds look like the marshmallows you'd want on hot chocolate, but cumulonimbus clouds more like the stormy clouds you'd see in a spooky movie. So now let's talk about thunderstorms. Remember those big, scary cumulonimbus clouds we talked about? They're the ones to blame. Thunderstorms happen when hot, moist air goes up high into the sky and it gets cold up there. The water in the air forms ice crystals and water droplets. And when they all bump into each other, we hear thunder and see lightning. It's like a big party in the sky with a little too much excitement. Now let's talk about the Earth's atmosphere. Did you know Earth has layers kind of like a cake? These layers are what to make up the atmosphere, which is the big blanket of air around our planet. The atmosphere has 5 main layers. Here's a quick peek. Now let's talk about troposphere. This is where we live and where all the weather happens. It's the bottom layer. This stratosphere is like where airplanes like to fly. It's also where we find the ozone layer, which helps protect us from the sun's strong rays. Now, mesosphere. Here is where meteors burn up, so no need to worry about space rocks hitting us. Now, thermosphere. This layer is super high up and it gets really hot. It's where the space shuttles go. And finally, we have the exosphere. This is where the atmosphere kind of fades into space. Let's talk about greenhouse gases and the greenhouse effect. Do you know how plants grow inside greenhouses to keep them warm? Well, Earth has its own kind of greenhouse called the atmosphere. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap heat from the sun, just like a blanket keeps you warm in winter. Here's a funny example. Imagine if you wrapped yourself in tons of blankets and never took them off. You'd get super hot. That's kind of what's happening with the Earth, which is why we want to keep our greenhouse gases balanced so we don't get too warm. And did you know you can help Earth? When we save energy, recycle, or plant trees, we help reduce greenhouse gases and keep the Earth happy. So that's all about weather, climate, clouds, wind, and even greenhouse gases. Now next time you look up at the sky, you will know exactly what's going on. Pretty cool, right? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more fun videos. See you next time.